Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Mr. Anchor, back with you for another episode of the Mr. Anchor Show. A new controversy has arose. It's the Muslim ban. Everybody is going ape shit about it. There's people's feelings are running the gambit here. But put feelings aside, put religion aside, put everything aside, and think of it this way. When it comes down to the nuts and bolts of this daggone thing, it all boils down to this. Can we prevent loss of life? And that's what we're trying to do. This is a temporary thing. It is not permanent. It is something that is sorely needed so that we can take a look. Because guess what? Muslims, that's not a race. It's a religion. It's a particular set of beliefs. And unfortunately, due to facts dictate that we've had problems with people coming in from the Muslim community and causing, and yes, it is the minute few, but we're having a hard time detecting the extremists from the good ones. We are. And the evidence is strong for it. So, I mean, not unless you haven't been paying attention and seeing all these terrorist attacks that have been happening, or if you're living underneath a rock, go through your local news and just search up a terrorist attacks here in the United States of America, San Bernardino, and all sorts of others. I mean, the list can go on and on. We're facing a credible threat. And when you're facing a credible threat, it's you try to find ways to stop the threat. Uh, Unfortunately, what's going on is that ISIS is using the extremist side. If you want to go to an actual extremist view, ISIS is the most common one that everybody would recognize. But take ISIS, for example. They're recruiting people with no backgrounds and no affiliations. And they're doing it for a reason because it's easier to move them in and out of places. So it's spreading the parameters of what we need to look for. Um, our vetting techniques are not working. Actually, our vetting techniques are pretty much non-existent, and the people themselves have admitted that personally. It's non-existent, and we need to find a way to properly vet, and that way we can learn how to tell the extremists from those that just happen to believe in the same things. I mean, that's a very fine line to look for here. I mean, we're looking for somebody who believes in the exact same thing, but has taken that extra step. And then not only that, but they're recruiting. What type of people are they recruiting with no backgrounds and no affiliations to, and what kind of methods are they using them to get in here? Because it's proven to be smart. It's proven to be a reliable tactic. And also, they're recruiting their own. There's been plenty of stories about people being arrested for going over and trying to join them and further their cause or do attacks here. It's just, we got a problem, and people's lives are at stake here. And it's a shame that the minute few happens to taint the image of the whole, but Muslims aren't all bad people. Whoever believes in the Muslim faith, they're not all bad. I take that. I understand that. And it's not to pick on them. Actually, the Muslim community should be stepping up and saying, okay, well, we believed in this, and these people are bastardizing it and making us pay for it. You know, we should be helping out this government saying, okay, well, this is what we believe. What would make this person go to the other side? And what kind of profile, help us understand. Help us understand what it takes to take that extra step to become an extremist. I think you would want to help us more than try to be against us, for doing what we have to do to protect our own. Because, you're getting mad because we can't take your refugees, but we can't even protect our own. So, we got to learn how to protect our own, because if we take in your refugees, what good is our word saying that we'll protect you? It's no good at all. And that's what it boils down to. It's about saving lives. I mean, and protecting not only them, but protecting the refugees that we swear to bring in to protect. You got to fix the problems at home first, and then you can help others, because you can't help others if you're broken yourself. We need to fix this, and it's not a permanent thing, and it's not to be mean. And like I said, everybody realizes Muslims, people who believe in the Muslim faith, they're not all bad. They're actually, the majority of them are awesome and welcome anytime. And welcome anytime. Yes, we are a nation of immigration, and people saying that Trump is doing this and it's illegal. No, it's not. It's been done through U.S. history before with other cultures. It has. And if you don't believe me, like I said, go look it up. I'm not your personal encyclopedia. I'm not your mommy and daddy. I'm not the library here. You know, sometimes you gotta go do things on your own. And finding out true, accurate information, I believe that should be done on everybody's own. It's just, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, we can continue letting them in and gambling. And that's essentially what we're doing. We're gambling with people's lives by letting them in. But I admit the majority are great, and it sucks. And that would hopefully encourage them to come up to the plate and say, okay, well, what's making an extremist? And maybe we can help you spot out the extremist. Or what type of people they may want to recruit. I don't know. They have more of a line of thinking that along ISIS's line of thinking than we do. So yeah, we need their help. And it's not to alienate anybody. It's just you gotta understand. We gotta protect our own first, and then we gotta make sure that we can protect what we take in of yours. Because if we can't even protect our own, like I said, we can't even protect you then. So our word just means absolutely jack squat anymore. We gotta help any way we can, yes. And we gotta expedite this situation and make it go fast. And by coming to an understanding and understanding that we need to work together, that would accomplish things a hell of a lot faster instead of this division that we keep throwing up at each other. All over what? Over different points of views. We're trying to save lives on all sides here. And this misconception of blaming all Muslims, it's not all of them. Like I said, the majority are great. They're swell. Welcome. But until we can figure out this problem, we're not going to gamble with people's lives, and we don't expect you to either. And if you can't understand that, then I don't know what to say. I'm Mr. Hanger. Y'all have a great day.